Hello and welcome everybody. I'm delighted to be here today with my guest, Ray Mongey. He's the product team lead of Octovid, which is an amazing video marketing tool. And it's only new to the market. So I, as a digital marketer, I'm really excited to tell you all about it. So let's get Ray on the show. Ray, welcome. How are you?
Hey Wendy, how are you? You keeping well?
I'm really excited. I've been really looking forward to sharing with my connections about Octovid and that. But before we talk about it, can you tell us a little bit about your background, Ray, and how it kind of came about?
I guess I've been freelancing as a video production and animation sort of person, I guess, for many years straight out of college, and would have traveled a lot and done freelance for many years. So I think about 20 years now at this stage. I would have set up a business for video production, mainly VFX, motion graphics, and that sort of thing, back in 2013, I think, called Glue. So that company was doing well for a bit and then sort of fell on its arse. Yeah, so it's good. I guess people always learn. I hope so. It's good to fail sometimes. And I guess moving on from that and learning about what marketers want and specifically around video, then created an app that would allow them to create videos and animations very quickly using their own, say, product catalog if they were a Shopify store or had an e-commerce store. So sort of one feature of that was to make the videos personalized and actually update in real time. And long story short, we basically put that app aside and then focused on building a brand new app that's specifically tailored around personalized videos.
So. Yeah. I know, and you've showed me how it works, and only recently, and literally as a digital marketer myself, I'm so excited about this, and I'm delighted that it's coming from an Irish company too, which is incredible. Yeah, so tell us a bit about how how Octovid helps you target your audience in a more, as you say, in a more personalized way.
Yeah, I think in general with marketing, like first of all, you've got, say, email marketing. You can use merge tags, so you can say hi Wendy, hi Ray, or whatever, and then talk a bit about specific maybe products that they've purchased and that. So that's great in email communication. But video is where it's really at for grabbing attention. But at the same time, like video market for video creators is saturated. So a lot of people see advertising and see videos on websites as that's just another ad, and it becomes sort of white noise. So what we've done is married the two and actually brought the personalized side with the merge tags and the video content and squished them together. So we see it as something that grabs attention a whole lot more. And yeah, there's a couple of tools that we've built into our app that make sort of high quality video production that I would be used to. Like I've worked for Lego, EBS, Aircom, the lottery, and a lot of international companies as well over the years. So to take sort of higher spec ads and then integrate live real time information into it is a whole different ball game. So that's a feature that we released only recently, actually. So yeah, there's lots of interesting things that we're doing at the minute to help sort of just grab attention.
Yeah. So can you talk us through because it's one of the examples you showed me, and it's really stuck in my head, was when you're sending, so you're emailing out, say, for example, I ordered clothes online for myself and I'm waiting on it to arrive. So the transport company or the delivery company sends me an email and it says, hi Wendy, we know you're waiting on your delivery. It's lashing rain out there. It's a terrible day. Or if it was sunny, you know, but if it was raining, say for example, your driver is still gonna make it. Don't worry. You know, that kind of personalized email that it just blew me away when I saw it, because, you know, it really it actually felt like they had taken the time to email me directly, and they know what kind of, like if I lived in France, they knew like the weather. You were saying it all kind of, you're able to set it up that it recognizes what, say, for example, the weather is like in different places.
Absolutely, yeah. So it's time, weather, and location based as well. Okay. So it's not just sending an email message with the person's name updated, or maybe the product that they chose, or an upsell or whatever. But it's location based and weather based as well. So it's essentially what you can do is inside of our app you can create, say, different variants. So one variant would be the sunshine version of it. The next would be the raining version. The next would be the whatever nighttime version, daytime version. And essentially, as soon as the person clicks onto your website or through your email onto your website, the player, when it's being played for that person, for that visitor, it updates right then to show whichever version is relevant to their current location or weather.
Yeah, it really is. It's mind blowing when you see it in action. I just think that it's not even the next level. It's the next level. You've really taken it a step on, haven't you? How long have you been working on it, Ray?
Yeah, well, it is definitely, I think it is taking it to the next level. And if I was perfectly honest, we had an idea of what we wanted to create, but it's only from users giving feedback and from us learning about what we can add into it. The tool has sort of evolved into something that we probably didn't expect it to do all these things at the beginning, but we've learned a lot from it. So I guess it was the end of 2019, and we're looking at the video maker market, and just it was becoming incredibly saturated, as you know. And the main tool that we wanted to focus on, or the main element, was the personalized side, and it just made sense to just start it from scratch, essentially. So we built up the whole core of the app from scratch. And I remember sitting down with our developer and just figuring out which way this can actually work. So development really started at the beginning of last year for this product, but the research was done before then. And as I mentioned, we had a sort of the previous app that took longer to get a less number of users on board, whereas this one here, the users have really exceeded expectations from even the beginnings of it. So it might not be a lot of users for some people looking at apps, but some of the companies that we're looking at, it's not just professional marketers, but it's also agencies. So creative agencies are taking up this tool. They're white labeling it so that they can offer it to their clients as well. So just before Christmas, actually, a German creative agency, a marketing agency, picked this up for their client, who was DBD, the delivery express company, and they made a Christmas video with Santa in it. So they did it really in a really clever way, using our app as well, that they shot a few different sort of outcomes, and then depending on which version you are to be presented with, it shows you that in real time. But it has Santa's, like, over the shoulder shot of Santa reading the nice or naughty list, and your name is written in nice scrolled text and everything. So it's really cool what they did with it, and we're working on getting a case study out there now at the minute. But I think really in the last year, development of this specific app has been plowing ahead. So
yeah, and I have to say, I love that you've thought about the option of white labeling it for people like myself or an agency to be able to offer it to our clients, and to enable them to reach their customers in a new and unique way. So yeah, it's great.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I think for because having a production company and an animation sort of company, if you want to call it that, and working freelance for years, I know how it works, that the agencies they might get the contracts in from their clients, and then they would hire the production company to shoot it, and then the whoever else to put out the ad spend and all that sort of thing. So for companies to actually to white label it, it just makes a whole lot of sense.
Yeah, definitely. And I think a lot of companies, when they're setting up this type of software, they don't think of that. You know, and I really think that it's very positive for you guys to do from the start. Can you tell us, is the app it's mobile friendly, is it, and it works on iOS and Android, is that right?
Yeah, it's not an app currently in the App Store and either Android, but it is a web app, so it is mobile responsive. So it should change basically to the size. Now the current version, I think, over the last couple of months, we've been focusing primarily on what users are giving feedback wise and what they want in the core of the app. But the UI has suffered a bit, and it looks kind of really ugly. So we're working on that, and the developers are actually working as well right now on that. So there will be a new version of the UI hopefully out. We'll push that out live next week. But yeah, it's just trying to make it more user friendly and look a bit more presentable. But the core of the app is obviously most important, and that's functioning. So yeah.
And can you talk us through the various plans? Is it free to use to begin with, or how does that work? There's packages then, or can people try it, I suppose, before they commit, or what's the model?
Yeah, absolutely. I think for the minute anyway, the more people that I'm chatting to and organizing, say Zoom calls, I can give them a demo to give them an idea of it. As I said, the UI, it's only really now that we're looking at making that a bit more user friendly. So it might frighten people off that it's a bit ugly and maybe a bit hard to navigate, and that's fair enough. But I think getting the core of the app correct first was our main thing, and working with agencies to sort of get the features that they want in first, and then we're cleaning that up. But besides that, we do have the free trial version, so you can go to octovid.com, you can sign up for an account with it. We don't have monthly payments to make it easier for the end user to actually work their payments out, because from speaking to people, if they have a mailing list of say 6,000 people and they're going to do maybe a Christmas campaign, then they'll want to use their credits then, but they might not use it for the next couple of months after that. So we've gone the whole pay as you go route. So so essentially it's credits. So the credits is equal to impressions. So every time somebody views a personalized version of your video on your website, then that will use up 1 credit. So you can buy packs of 1,000 credits, and it's relatively cheap there. For the minute.
That's great. I mean, for it to be results driven, I think that's really important for a lot of people as well. That like they get an impression, they pay for it, and if they don't, they don't. Is that how it works?
I think it was actually a conversation with yourself, Wendy. I think this is all your fault. You really helped me look at it, because we were trying to figure out what was the best monthly subscription price. And the thing is that we're working with say Shopify store owners, which there's a whole lot more of now since the pandemic hit. So they might have mailing lists of say 600, a couple of thousand people, and that's fine. They're sending traffic to their web player, and then that's being viewed 600 to 1,000 times or whatever, let's say, in a given month. Whereas you've got the agency who are white labeling it, and they're putting it out for 3 of their clients and maybe themselves as well, and they've got hundreds of thousands of people landing on their websites. So we wanted to create something that was really fair, so that it credit system made a whole lot of sense. Thanks again. You were instrumental in that decision as well. So I think it's worked out well that way. And plus, at the same time, with that, we can offer the trial account. So when you sign up, you get, I think it's 500 credits free. So you get 500 impressions. So you can create as many projects, as many video projects as you want, and add in the different layers and the different merge tags and the different video content and audio and everything, and then actually send it out to a small segment of your mailing list. and it will update all their names and everything in the video, so you can test it out and get feedback as well in that way.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got Alan here with us, so he's saying hi.
Hello. How are you?
You should try this out. Just look down below. It says octovid.com. Check it out. It's Ray's new video marketing tool. So it would definitely should be something that we'll have a look at, Alan, together maybe. So thanks for joining us. Yeah. So I asked you about the model. So how can people find out more, Ray? Through the website, and then do you have an email address or phone number or that, or where can they connect with you best? On LinkedIn or?
Anywhere. I'm everywhere. If you go to the website, www.octovid.com, as you can see scrolling across the bottom there, and yeah, shoot us a message. You can get me directly on ray@octovid.com. And if you want to schedule a demo call or something, where we generally give out more than 500 free credits, because it's given us feedback as well as we're still developing. We're still, like, I don't think you ever stop developing a product, and I think the day that you do stop developing the product is the day your competition is going to eat you up.
Swoop in, yeah.
Yeah. So really, definitely looking for feedback. So if anybody is looking to test this out, I'm happy to jump on a call to show you the benefits of it, because it's not just using merge tags and pieces of text in the video itself. You can also track and use 3D tracking from other platforms and bring that in, so you have a much more integrated video. Will you always excellent, Alan? Yeah, brilliant, and big fan of yourself as well, following you on LinkedIn. Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, people. There's Mark Hamilton. He's saying hi to both of us. Hi, Mark.
Hello. How are you?
And Yvonne is on as well. Hi, Yvonne. How are you? Good to see you.
Hey, Yvonne. How are you?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
And Alan's just saying, yeah, he'll definitely be taking a look at it, and he'd love to do a call with you, Ray. So we'll definitely organise that. Thanks, Alan.
I think even the fact that this is live as well, I'm an introvert by nature. It's in my DNA, and it's very different for me to do something like this. So I very much appreciate the kind messages there. Yeah, there's a lot to learn in the product. It's incredibly flexible. It's incredibly powerful. It's a lot more than what we had expected it to be. And we're learning from people, and we're learning from it. So there's a lot in it. You can get up and running straight away, or ideally, if you jump on a demo call, I think it's www.octovid.com/book. I think that's it. And you'll be able to see my calendar there and book a call.
We can put it in underneath the, we'll drop the link when this goes live on posts on LinkedIn, Ray. We can pop it in the chat if anybody wants to click to book in with Ray. So yeah, so listen, thanks so much for sharing it about us, or everything about it, because I was like overwhelmed, and I just thought, Ray, you have to share this with my connections, because obviously they're predominantly in the marketing industry, and that's so yeah, as Yvonne says, introverts have great minds. So and it's funny enough, people wouldn't think that I'm a bit of an introvert. Well, I like to keep to myself, but people wouldn't think that of me. I just, as you say, you have to push yourself beyond the boundaries, Ray, you know. So and you're certainly doing that, so well done.
Yeah, I certainly feel like I am. Yeah. Thanks so much, Wendy, for inviting me on the call here. It's
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Yeah. So thanks for joining us, guys. So from Ray and myself, we will catch you again next time. If you want to connect with me, I'm on LinkedIn, Wendy Stunt. And until then, thanks, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks, Ray.
Bye. Cheers.